obviously after we found out that our cities was staying on LAG, um, there's just no scenario in the middle of the season where Pred was going to go to OpTic in the middle of his contract. Ain't no way they would be spending that much money for like what they think might happen when there's a free agent who's already been on the team with two of the players, already has the chem. But the interesting thing is, obviously, this means that Illy's going to main AR. Huke's not running an AR, so Scump's going to flex. Shotzi also a sub. There are some people saying that this better because now Shotzi has another like maniac, hyper aggressive sub that could like help open lanes for him to do all of his routes and his ratty shit. It's just hard to imagine Scump on a flex, but like we said the same thing about Attach. He was running a sub forever, and then all of a sudden in Vanguard, he's like, you know what, let me pull out the AR. And then he goes like 2016 NBA Final LeBron, like every fucking match. Just like literally, I've never seen like a more like live backpacking going on than when he was fucking playing with Rocker last season. He was literally Michael Jordan, like every fucking game. I was just like crazy. But so with Scump on flex, Illy main AR. So with Dashy on OpTic, obviously it's not really a skill thing, it's more mentality wise. Obviously I don't even need to like say all the reasons that people know or have heard. Who knows if they're true or not. Obviously if Dash is hearing them, he's probably denying it, obviously. But like mentality wise, there was only so high they could go. Granted, they won a major last year. I just feel like, especially since it's like Scump's last year, they clearly wanted like, I mean, so like the LAG roster that everyone is roasting with Neptune, Spark, Huke, and Arcides, on paper, like talent wise, you would say it's a really good team. I know like everyone was just roasting them, like there's just three brain dead idiots on one team, and then there's Arcides, who's like the only good player, which is what a lot of people were saying. But I felt like that was a team where if you literally gave them time, they actually probably could have done good later in the year. But obviously after one event, they just weren't happy. And I just like, if that team was in Vanguard, it would be doing really well. I feel personally, I feel like that's like a good like talent wise team, like gunny aggressiveness, and then RC's is just like the rock to hold it all down and to like direct traffic. Like I felt like it was a good team if you gave them time, but they clearly didn't get enough time. So now we'll never know about that. And with this whole XEO Reunited thing, I never thought they should have let him go in the first place when they're on Empire. Like I thought, who plays so much better when he has smart people around him? And that's gonna sound like I'm discrediting Neptune and Spark, but like when he has Illy and Huke behind him, like I remember there was a checkmate S&D back in Cold War where it was like Huke, Illy, Shotzi, and Krim. And like I just remember Huke taking over that S&D because you could just tell he felt so comfortable in that team that he could just like play the way he plays. And like he's had a rough couple of years, but like with the right people around him, this goes for every single player. You put the right people around them, like they could be playing so bad, but then all of a sudden you put the right people around them, they'll be playing so good. And I feel like that's about to happen with Huke. He's back with the two people he felt most comfortable with. These are the people. He didn't start with them, obviously he was playing before, but like these were like the people, they came in as a package deal. This was like the first package deal like trio that Huke had, and then he actually like downgraded with his other trio. But I feel like this is good for them. I'm just curious to see how Scump does on an AR. Scump has the gunny, so I know like him using an AR, which is like actually like probably like the better gun in the game, probably shouldn't be that bad, but it's like a pacing adjustment. But I still think it's most likely going to work out. And I feel like Illy will be a more impactful AR than Dashy. So I feel like this could actually work out quite a lot. And I just like seeing Huke back with his homies, around with the people he felt the most comfortable with, and I just really hope that they do good. But like, yeah, that Checkmate S&D, I've been trying to find it. It was not an attorney. It was like a home series. I've been trying to find this shit. And I just remember Huke was just going off. He was literally piecing every single round. I'm pretty sure, no, Empire won the S&D, but then, I don't even, Empire won the S&D, but then...
Potential to upset anyone. Production. Keep them off the hill. Nice job by Formal.
It's not with fucking Felony, but anyways, yeah, I feel like this is actually gonna work out.